Hey y'all. Okay, we're ready to start all over again. Let me turn you around here just a little bit. All right, I'm back. I have got my foot worked on. I've been out to Trinity Rehab off of East Joyce in Fayetteville. Steve and the gang got me moving again, and I'm feeling pretty good. Today we are going to do shrimp over some of these bow ties. It's called shrimp pasta. And I am going to I have got a mixture of, in this bowl, 1 tablespoon of paprika. I have a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, a teaspoon of kosher salt, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of dried oregano, and a teaspoon of dried thyme. Now, I saved a tablespoon back that I'm going to put on my vegetables. But if you don't want it so warm, you don't have to put as much cayenne in it. But we are going to use this. I'm going to toss this shrimp just a little bit so you can see. I'm going to cover it all up. And that way it will fry. I'm going to put it in my skillet in some butter and get it good and brown. And we will go over to that side now. Okay, now I have 2 tablespoons of butter in my skillet, and I am going to melt it down. And let me see if I've got this straight where y'all can see. Okay. Now then. And I've got my shrimp all sitting over here, and it is marinating in our good stuff. And I've also got some andouille sausage, smoked sausage, and I'm going to pour that in there. I only have a pound of shrimp, but I just cut me just a little link of that sausage to cut up and put in there for a little bit of flavor. And I sure hope everybody got a rain last night. We did. We really needed it. And I was glad it came. We are so dry. But I'm going to get our butter broke up here. Oh, and support your local farmer, because we wouldn't be eating everything and having everything we've got if it wasn't for them. And this is not going to be a good year for them, I'm afraid. So do all you can to support your local farmer. Okay. We are going to put our sausage and our shrimp in here to brown a little bit. Boy, my eyes are probably going to start watering on this, because this has got some of that cayenne pepper in it. And I guarantee you that stuff is PHOT hot. But it sure smells good, all of it together. We're just going to stir this around, keep it on high. Make sure it gets good and doing. We've got about 3 weeks, and these girls are going to be out of school. And we have 2 that are going to be seniors next year. And 1 that's going to be a sophomore, and 1 that's going in the 6th grade. So they're all growing away from us. Let's get this browned up. I'm going to let that sit. I have taken and chopped up a bunch of different bell peppers along with some onions. And I am going to put this over it whenever we get ready to brown them out and saute them. That's cooking down good. I don't know. Can y'all see that good? Let's see. Can you see down in there where that's cooking in that oil, in that butter? Okay. And we don't want to cook our shrimp too long. It'll be tough. So I'm going to take it and put it back. Because it's going to finish cooking off on our noodles. Now remember, that was a pound of shrimp and just a link about that long of the smoked andouille sausage. Just enough to really flavor it. And then, let's see here. I'm going to use, this is soybean and extra virgin oil. You could use whatever oil you want to use. I'm just pouring enough to get this sauteed. And y'all, I love my gas stove. I don't know how in the world I cooked on electric for so long. I was raised on a gas stove. So I enjoy it whenever I am canning or anything like that. And speaking of canning, we are going to do a couple of more of the cooking this week we're going to make some pasta sauce and jar it. We're going to make some more plum jelly because we ran out. Who would have thought we run out of plum jelly? These kids eat it on everything. And we're going to make some chicken and dumplings. And if you look, I got my mama's chicken and dumpling recipe hanging on the wall. So we are sauteing this down. Let me put it back down there so you can see good. We're getting them sauteed down. And we've got this sauteed down just about right. And we are going to pour our spices in there. And get them all whipped in. I'm going to turn it down to medium. Put 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream in. And it does not call for it, but we love Parmesan. So I am going to take about a handful or so of Parmesan and put in there and get that down. Cream it up. Well, Patty, you're just making a mess. That's what you're doing. Okay. I've got that all in. Hold on. Let me get my noodles. Okay. I've had them sitting over there draining. Got to turn it down on low. Might have got too many noodles, but I like noodles. Okay. Get them in there. I'm going to put my shrimp in there along with my sausage. And whenever you cook your noodles, save you just a little bit of that noodle water and just put you a little bit of water down in it if you think it's too dry. So, this is turning out pretty good. Okay, I think that's pretty good right there. And we are going to take and turn it off and get a good spoonful. Hold on just a second. Let me get a spoon and we will try it. So we've got a noodle here and some shrimp. Ooh, I gotta get me a piece of that sausage and cut it up. Okay. I'm gonna see what this tastes like. Oh, Lord. This is some good stuff, y'all. If you need a salad with it and a little bit of garlic bread and some sweet lemon tea, and we've got a meal. Okay, well, we're going to dig into this. I hope y'all have a good day. And like I said, we've got a few more videos coming up, so y'all be watching for us. Bye.